Alrighty, y'all. I'm letting you know. Fuck, I gotta. It's gorgeous outside. Letting you guys know I am retiring. I mean, look at me. Do you see a baby face? Do I look 13? No. Well, that's the age that's particularly dominates the high level of Rocket League. One thing that upsets me, though, one thing that gets me, players still come to me with their experiences and coaches, and they just give you all kinds of theoretical bullshit, but none of them can apply it. They just tell you, yeah, I got approached about this one thing. Not going to say his name for the coach. But I even had my experiences with that coach. I had my own personal experience with that coach, and I was blown away. But they were like, yeah, pros have rhythm. And I'm just thinking that is a very, very poor imitation. It's a very, very poor imitation of an attempt to try to. I can't even find a word for it because conceptually it explains nothing. Like, it doesn't tell you how to be better, essentially. It just tells you this pros have rhythm. So I get motivated. I get motivated as a coach that when I go and I see and I hear people spewing all kinds of bullshit that is somehow, well, it gets more views than me when I know this can definitely help people. And then, they're not actually helping people, it kills me. And there's pro coaches out there. And I mean, you see content creators that are coming out with their little tips and tricks and playing faster. And it's just bullshit. All of it. If you think I'm kidding, look at my system. I wrote for Pro Guides, but back before they had a Rocket League channel. Now it's not as big, but there is a Rocket League Pro Guides channel. Um, and I wrote for them. I created a system. Follow it. Professionals Guided Rotations. The link is, I think it's right in the corner here. I don't have the partnership yet, so I can be able to like slam it across your fucking screen. And I'm too lazy to do the editing because I'm so done with editing. But it's right here. Click that. Click that shit right there. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just click it, and look at it. Professionals Guide to Rotations. I'm giving you the fucking keys, man. I'm giving you everything you need. Everything you need. In a kind of shitty produced, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of booty, but it's the best I could do. Produced video. I'm giving you the answers. All my secrets right there. Everything I use for coaching sessions too. If you want to get a coaching session with me, I'm going to use that exact same shit. You can literally diagnose yourself. Lucian, why are you even coaching if you're releasing, your whole thing there? Well, I also come up with new stuff in the meantime, but also I have no fucking idea. It's knowing coaching's not a scam because I can go and look at your stuff and go, oh, okay, well, you didn't do this, this, and this. And I can diagnose you and how to do it from the guy who fucking created it. That's me. Um, but the reason I'm creating this video, the reason I'm here in front of you right now, I could honestly cut all that shit. I don't think I'm gonna cut any of it though. I could cut all that shit and just come up with something right now. The reason I'm right here in front of you, right now, right in front of a camera, which I'm still getting used to speaking to in front of a camera, is because nobody knows about this channel. So if there is a question that you have about a particular idea in a rotation or you're confused on something or whatever the fuck, put it in the comments. Put it down. I'll make a video. I'm retiring, but nobody fucking knows about this channel. So why not? I'm just helping you out. I may as well, right? And I'm bored shitless. I'm in between jobs, so give me something to do. Give me something. Help me, help you. Win-win. Win-win. I'll help you out. All right, so put something in the comments. Give me something. I'm dying. Give me. Give me. I'll help you out, seriously. I'm switching, though. I'm going full-time into videography. That's why I got this really, really nice camera. And I want to create. There's something from Power versus Force. It was this quote. It was really, really beautiful. It was when you have any sort of on a spiritual basis, right? Good, we define good as that which creates, right? So we call that's basically what he labeled as power. He labeled power as good. Good is that which creates, it collaborates, they work together, it unifies. Evil is that which separates, right? And so the premise of good is abundance, wealth. The premise of evil is separation, it's depletion. The reason why I've moved away from Rocket League is simply because it bought into that idea of depletion. And when you have any sort of win loss dichotomy, that creates conflict. The conflict creates enemies. And me and my open heart, it's like, I don't really like this. I want to create a win for people. I want to create some kind of win-win. I want to share love that I have for other people. I hate being toxic. I don't want to roast people for being incompetent because they are. They're being totally fucking incompetent when they're running second man and then leaving the rotation like a dumbass. But I got tired of it. I didn't want to do it anymore. So um I'm going full time into videography. I'm going to be getting a job soon. And from there, once I get my job, the job will allow me to get the money I need to go and get the camera and the gear that I want so I can start traveling and making video. I'm gonna leave my personal channel. I don't know how to link my personal channel. I would go just search up YouTube plus Lucian space Oros. That's what I would do. And if you really want to follow me, go there. I doubt any, I doubt honestly because our channel is so small, people are gonna do it. But I love you if you do. Go and support me there. Um, in fact, I'm gonna give you a draft of something I've made. It took me just 2 years for the voiceover alone because I had to figure out how I was gonna encompass my story into a well written script that would include all the elements of what I went through, as well as take you on an emotional journey. I wanted to do that. So I'm basically going into storytelling. Videography is storytelling. There's so many elements into the editing, the color grading, the modeling, the vision, the sound design that all play together into just creating this like mood. I totally fell in love with it. I'm not a big fan of the editing. I don't like editing, but I do like making things come alive. That is beautiful. So I'm switching. I'm retiring. I'm out. But in the meantime, while I'm here, put something down that maybe you're confused on. I'll help you out. I'm here for you. So it's my update. I think I want to start. I think I want to start like just going crazy with vlogging because I write, I journal, and I have all these thoughts from all these different books. I mean, just these are all books that I've read. There's those on the shelf in the corner. It's tucked away. Oh yeah, you can't even see it. It's in like the corner, like right here. Yeah, you can't even see it, but it's just many more books. I have these plus this of the amount of books that I have. All great. Convoluted Universe series from Dolores Cannon, the Happiness Hypothesis. This delves really into psychology here by Jonathan Braids. Badass. Asking It is given probably one of the most. This is probably the most beautiful book I've ever read. Esther Hicks is so amazing. You need to read this book if you want your life to change. And The Vortex, which is like part two of Asking It is given. Fucking amazing book. The Supreme Understanding by Osho. Favorite chapter: Be Like Hollow Bamboo. Awesome, awesome book. Oneness, transcribed by Rasha. Unless you're really spiritual, you won't understand a damn thing because it gets fucking deep into consciousness. If you're a beginner and you don't know about consciousness, well, the evidence is all there. It's not fucking hocus pocus anymore. Like thoughts of energy, behavioral kinesiology. Your emotional body, like your thoughts have the ability to produce positive or negative stimuli. How you talk to yourself and your own voice in your head is very important. If you freeze water and say the words "I hate you" versus "I love you," you get different geometrical shapes. "I love you" gives you snowflake-like patterns, beautiful geometric, symmetric patterns. Where "I hate you" gives you like sporadic, like fucking weird stuff. Between death and life, after my dad passed away, I figured why don't I discover what happens when you die? Maybe it'll give you some clarity on life itself. Because if you think about it, everybody's gonna die. So you're just like, well, I'm gonna die. Like, this came from the law of one, and I'm gonna end the video here soon. But this came from the law of one. It said, um, like, why when we incarnate here? Because I don't believe that this is our only life, right? I think that's totally bullshit. I believe that when you came down here, you incarnate when you have to forget. The reason why is because if you didn't, it'd be kind of like you're playing poker, but you can see the dealer's hands, and you know what risks to take, and ultimately that there's no limit. So the fear actually is what gives it meaning, but you have to forget. And so it's rough because humanity, when we've been here, has taught you basically that everything the opposite of what you need to do in order to pretty much be yourself. Humanity is shunned, such as don't show emotion, don't cry, don't be angry. If you're angry, you should be angry about being angry. Um, if you think about having sex, you're a fucking sex offender, which is bullshit. So basically, you know, thinking about that is sometimes a joyful thought. That's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with looking at somebody and thinking, um, wow, I wonder what it's like to be with that person. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now, where people get crazy is they start to, delve into the not so consent part of what I'm talking about. That's wrong. It's just simply thinking of that thought. It's not just a thought, You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness of them. That's Eckhart. Eckhart Tolle, by the way, Power of Now. So what I advise you do, because I'm literally giving all of this information to you for free, what I advise you do is take my video that I have, my professional's guide to rotations, share it with your friends, teach the system to your friends, literally follow it verbatim. Don't change a damn thing. You don't need to. This literally fucking, I swear to God, this system is going to be around in 2 years. It's been around technically since the beginning. It's literally been around since the beginning. The only caveat that I think that I didn't talk about was just because aerial plays are nuts now, because once you get a flip reset, you can either choose to fake, go low or go high. Always force high. Always force high. Okay, just remember that. Force high, force high, force high, force high, force high. Then that's it. Because once you force high, then it makes it easy. Because if you don't force high, then the guy fakes and then you're out. My battery's almost going to die. I love you guys. Thank you for being with me. My 60 or so subscribers, whoever watches this, I send you tons of love. Treat this like a mini podcast. Much love to all of you. Go and check out my personal channel. I'm going to leave a link somewhere. I'm just going to type it. I don't know how to do the links. I'll figure it out, I guess, maybe. And then also check out my draft. This is my story. This is my 4 minutes that I think will absolutely move you, and it will inspire you as well. This is what I'm creating at the moment. So I love you guys. Talk to you later.